This is Short-Term Rental Management, the show that is all about short-term rental property management with your host, yours truly, Luke Carl. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the party. Long-haired Luke, cash flow Carl, shaman of short term. So excited to be here, humbled to be in your presence. You are so good looking and funny and awesome, and you've got rental real estate, and everybody wants to hang out with you, including me. So let's do this damn thing. Today we are going to talk about sticker shock. Sticker shock is running through the streets, man. It's crazy how much the price of things have gone up, and it is affecting things. It's affecting purchase prices. It's affecting our deals. It's affecting our rentals and our price per night. Today, we shall talk about these topics and more after a word from this week's sponsor. Come party with me, Cashflow Carl, at BPCon. I'm hosting the short-term rental workshop. You can sign up for this when you sign up for BPCon. You can do that at biggerpockets.com/events. This is October 15th through the 17th for the event. I am speaking at 2 different presentations. But what you're looking to sign up for is the short-term rental workshop hosted by yours truly, Cashflow Carl, the Reverend of Real Estate, and Avery Carl. So the short-term rental workshop, BPCon 2023, October 15th. Sign up before it sells out. Yes, long-haired Luke. So happy to be here. It's a good day for a great day. And I love you. You're awesome. And I'm fired up. I'm fired up. I'm getting into fighting shape. I've been running a lot more, get my mileage up, and listening to more podcasts and books, and life is good. You know, that's what it's all about. Soak it up. Soak it up with a sponge. And I'm here to tell you that things are getting expensive. You cannot leave your house. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Next time you leave your house, how much money did you spend? Can you leave your house and spend less than $100? It's hard, especially if you need gas. You need gas and a damn sandwich? Subway $5 footlong? Gone are those days. Prices are high. They printed $13 trillion, whatever the number is. I don't know. I stopped paying attention. I'm not here to talk politics, my friend. But I am here to tell you that we need to get used to it. Don't get mad, get even. We got to get used to it. Because here's the truth. You're going to get left behind. Economy seems to be doing well. This is no politics here, guys. This is a safe space. You can be whoever you want to be here at Short-Term Rental Management, and we are happy to have you. I love you, and I would really love you if you hit me with a 5-star review. But the economy's doing, it's doing something. The stock market seems to be doing okay. Unemployment is down. Interest rates are up, of course. But as a whole, I don't know. What do I know? I am not the guy. But it seems to be somewhat, I don't want to even use any words because somebody's going to scream at me and say, Luke, you don't know what you're talking about. Stable, healthy. I don't know. But the truth is that here's what I do want to talk about. Things are expensive. Okay? $18 for a $5 foot long. What else? I just had the house I live in cleaned. We got a new cleaner going. Well, we did have $850 to clean the house I live in. What? I mean, this is just insanity. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I didn't know that. I didn't hire. I didn't do the hiring. Wifey did the hiring. You know her. She's a badass. And she got the bill. And what? $850 to clean a house? This is just a regular primary home. They were here for like 4 hours. Whoa. I mean, that is heavy duty, but the price of gasoline is up. It's costing these folks more money to go buy the car to get to my house to clean it. Cars are through the roof. They seem to be leveling out a little bit, but they are still, compared to a couple years ago, they are insane how high they are. I just bought a tractor, got a farm, and got a couple of cows, and I went tractor shopping. Had a budget, went out, found a tractor I thought was going to work for my needs, and it was for the price I was looking to spend. I did not associate those two things because I was new to the tractor world, but I do see a lot of these guys on the Facebooks and the marketplaces and the whatevers, and they're saying, damn, that's a lot of money for that tractor, because they've been doing it for 10 years. And 10 years ago, that tractor was a lot cheaper. And today, that tractor ain't cheap. You know, at least according to these guys. I didn't know the difference. I was new to it. So I jumped in. I paid what the damn tractor costs, and I'm happy with my tractor. And I struggle with that. I do. I struggle with that thinking. I struggle with that mindset because of where I came from. I came from lower middle class, regular old American family. My dad was in the military, you know, regular old folks. And I've been trained to worry. As the middle class, you are trained to worry constantly. You're supposed to think that things are not going well. They want to keep us in our place. You know what I mean? I don't know who they are, but I'm telling you that if you want to be wealthy and rise above it, you got to stop worrying about your money. Get your money right and knock it off. Stop worrying about it. Because if you worry, you're going to worry yourself broke. And I'm preaching to myself right now because I catch myself doing it all the damn time. Luke, you're not broke anymore. Why are you worried about it? Stop worrying about being broke. Pay what it costs and move on. But sometimes I can't do that. I just can't let go. And it breaks my heart. And then I catch myself and then I come talk to you about it. It makes me feel better. So hopefully I'm preaching and it's hitting some chords and you'll listen and stop worrying. Stop worry. Worry is a waste, man. You know, there's about a 1,000 quotes I could give you on worry, but I'm telling you, don't do it. Stop that. Knock that off. But here's the truth. Everything's through the roof. $1 is not $1 anymore. $50 is $20 is $100. All right, we got to get that through our thick skulls. Get it through your head, man. And how does this translate into buying deals? How does this translate? Oh my goodness, these prices are through the roof. Yes, they are. Everything's through the roof. I'm not trying to talk you into buying houses, but I know that buying houses changed my life. And I know that if you're sitting here thinking that these prices are going to go back down to what they were 3 years ago, you're going to get left behind. Sticker shock. It's there. Get used to it. Get over it. I'm trying to do the same thing myself. A house I used to buy for $100,000 is now $200,000. House I used to buy for $300,000 is now $600,000. It's crazy. It is crazy. But I still don't see a better place to put your money. The hard part is making the money. And then finding a place to put it is a little less hard. A little. But it does translate to the purchasing of the properties. Be careful with that. Don't get left behind because you're sitting around waiting for prices to go down. Subway sandwich is not lowering their price. The tractor's not getting less expensive. Maybe we'll have too many cars out there and the prices will go down a little bit. Maybe. But it's more so the fact that the $1 that it used to cost to buy that car is now $2. It's the same thing, but double, right? So got to be careful with that when you're shopping. You do. Be careful. Don't spend too much money. I'm not telling you to go spend money because you got money or whatever. Yes, maybe I am saying that, but I'm not saying overpay. You got to get a deal. You got to get a deal, and you got to be hyper-focused to get deals. We'll talk about that later. But if you see some purchase prices that are too high and you're sitting around, well, I'm just going to sit and wait until the government and blah, and the prices are this and that and this. You got to be hyper-focused. Hyper-focused. Obsess over Realtor.com all day, every day. Okay? You need to be, if you're relying on your real estate agent, I'm going off on this now. Okay, you got me fired up. If you're relying on your real estate agent to send you deals, it ain't gonna work, man. I mean, yeah, maybe they're gonna drop you a good deal and but they're just doing MLS. It doesn't work like that. You have got to be so obsessed that you know more about those houses than anybody on the planet. If you want a good deal, property pops up on Realtor.com, brand new, just 2 seconds ago. You need to know why you're not going to buy that. Well, here it is. I don't think I like this one. Why? You need to have a list of 6 different things. This is not a deal because this, boom, boom, boom. Okay? And the only way to get that way is to be completely obsessed with Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, whatever, Redfin. There's a million of them. They're all just direct MLS feeds. If you don't even know what these things are, you got to learn that first. It's just, I had somebody ask me the other day, how do I find MLS feeds without a real estate agent? Realtor.com. It's the same damn thing. Now, you're going to need an agent to do the deal, to negotiate, to write the contracts, to be your person, your boots on the ground. I'm a big fan of real estate agents. I'm married to one of the biggest real estate agents in history. I'm a fan. I would not have any real estate if it wasn't for kick-ass agents, okay? But that's not my point. I did my job. I was obsessed with that app. I was obsessed with that website. There was not a deal in my zip code that didn't pop up that I didn't know more about within 3 seconds of coming on the market than anybody else in that town or shopping in that town. Come up with a system. How do I know when the new one's popping up? Maybe you're looking at the app and the colors of the ones you're looking at are different colors than the ones you haven't looked at. And you need to make sure every single dot, that's what I do on Realtor.com, every single red dot needs to be not bright red. If it's bright red, I haven't looked at it yet. If it isn't bright red, I have looked at it. If I've got any bright red dots on my app, on Realtor.com in my market, I am not going to get a deal. Be obsessed. Go out there. Don't take any shit. Don't take no for an answer. Write down your goals. Put it on a Post-it note. Put it on a Post-it note. Put it on the front door of your house. I want to close 2 deals by the end of the year. 2 deals, 2023. Front door of your house. You need to see that every single time you walk in your house. Put it on the mirror in your bathroom. Put it on the mirror. It's exactly like weight loss. It really is, man. It's exactly like weight loss. You are not going to lose weight if you don't put in the work. Now, again, the hard part about rental real estate is the cash, the job, the money. Where are you getting the money to buy these deals? That's the hard part. Focus more on that. Once you got the cash, it's time to go to work. And then it's fun. You know what I mean? You're going to work. You're being like, you're like a detective. Okay, I'm going to track down this house, and this house is going to change my life. Damn it! And who's to say? Anybody else that's looking for those houses at the same time as you, they did their work too. They deserve to be shopping and competing against you. You got to be better than them. You got to be better than them, man. That's all there is to it. They did their time. They went to work. They saved their pennies. They ate the Uncrustables for 2 years instead of the sushi. I've done all that stuff, man. It's hard. Get me fired up, but you've got to be laser focused and obsessed. And you're gonna have some sticker shock looking at this real estate. You're gonna have it. I'm going through it right now. I'm looking at a house for $200,000. This is a long-term rental, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but it's a long-term rental for $200,000. And 6 months ago, this damn house would have been $145,000. But I own 2 houses on this street already, so I'm kind of enticed. That $200,000 is hard to swallow. Don't get stuck in that. I see that constantly with investors, people that buy rental real estate. Well, that's not a deal. You see it all the time. If you're hanging out with buyers, you're going to get a lot of negativity. Buyers are never happy with the price of the deal, ever. That's a part of being a buyer. There's a huge difference between buyers and sellers. And the number one thing is that the buyer always thinks it's way too expensive and the seller always thinks it's not enough money. You post a listing in a group of folks that are looking to buy a house and they're all going to crap all over it. Same thing with cars. Same thing with whatever you like to buy. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? That guy thinks that thing's worth this much money. I bought this deal for this much money. Oh, really? How long ago was that? You're getting left behind. And by the way, if those dudes that are saying that crap had enough money to go buy another house, they would do it. They would do it. Ask them. Why aren't you buying houses right now? They're going to have 16 excuses. And the truth is that they ain't got no money. $49 trillion out there waiting for you to go get it. Be careful getting wrapped up while you're shopping for houses. Prices are not the same, man. It's just nothing's the same. Sticker shock. It's running rampant. Don't let it hold you down. And the same goes for our guests. Let me get to the point because we are here to talk about rental real estate, short-term rental real estate, short-term rental management. Your guests. And the reason this is happening is because it's summertime. The reason that this has become brought to my attention is because it is heavy traffic travel season. June, July, August, give or take. Because August, they go back to school. So July, boom, heavy. I'm recording this in July. 2023. And these folks are looking at the prices of these vacations and they're saying, man, I rented a house just like this 3 years ago and it was nowhere near this much money. Holy crap. And then they give up. They go get a cheaper hotel or they get a tent or they get more people together and sleep in a house and each one pays less money or whatever it is. And hopefully they're making more money. There's more money all around. I would like to think that it's being spread around fairly evenly. And if you're worried that you ain't got enough of it, go get more of it. Go get more of it. It's out there, man. You pull up next to the guy in the Maserati, in the Ferrari at the stoplight. I'm Googling something. Give me a second. Bear with me. You pull up next to the guy with the Ferrari. I'm going to get to my point. Ferrari at the stoplight. The money that it costs to buy that car is in the universe. Go get it. There's $48.9 trillion as of November 2022. That's what I was Googling, okay? November 2022 in checkings and savings accounts. They call it the M1 supply. $48.9 trillion is rolling around out there in the universe. Not even, it's right here in the good old Earth where we live, man. Oxygen, we're breathing it. Gravity, it's right here. $49 trillion. $49 trillion. Don't sell yourself short. There's $49 trillion out there. How much are you worth? How much are you worth? Are you worth $65,000 a year? Do the math on that. What's 65,000 divided by 49 trillion? That's the percentage of value that you are compared to the rest of the world. All right? I'm not going to do the math. It's not much. $49 trillion is out there just floating around waiting for you to go and grab it. Grab it. Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about the money, the 65,000 you're already making. Go worry about the 49 trillion that could be yours if you just tried harder. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Everybody gets into rental real estate because they want to quit their job. I'm going to tell you right now, you better keep that damn job because you're going to need the cash to buy more rental real estate. This episode is brought to you by the premier short-term rental Facebook group, Short-Term Rental, Long-Term Wealth. We have nearly 50,000 members. This is the biggest independently owned and operated STR Facebook group, and it has been curated by yours truly, Cashflow Carl. Join us on Facebook. Search the groups for Short-Term Rental, Long-Term Wealth. That's Short-Term Rental, Long-Term Wealth. on Facebook. Anyway, I'm telling you, what's happening is sticker shock. Everybody's freaking out. Oh my goodness, that is too expensive. What happened to my cheap vacation to Branson, man? It's crazy expensive now. So we got to keep that in mind when it comes to our guests. Do I have a solution? No. The only thing I can think of is go spend more money. Put it back out there, man. You know what I mean? When's the last time you went on vacation and stayed in the short term? This is what blows my mind. I get people all the time, Luke, I'm not getting any bookings. I'm not getting any bookings. I'm not giving any bookings. When's the last time you went on vacation and booked a short term? 3 years? Never? Never? When are you going to give back to the community? How about that? Your guests are worried about sticker shock. Oh my goodness, I can't afford this on my $65,000 a year. This is way more than it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 7 years ago. Of course it is. 2 guarantees in life. Taxes and rent. They're always going to go up. I'm going to throw you a third one on there. Insurance. Holy crap. My insurance cannot stop going up. I'm looking at a 35% increase across the board in 5 different states on my next my renewal coming up. That is a lot of dough. That's a lot of dough. I'm not going to tell you how much my annual premium is for my insurance across my portfolio because I don't like to brag on the internet, but let me tell you something. It's a lot of cash, man. Holy crap. You could have told 22-year-old Luke that he was paying that much in insurance. He would have said, you're a liar. Give back. Go spend some money. Go spend some money in your industry. And, if you've got it, hopefully you do. And if you don't, go get it. $29 trillion is sitting there waiting for you. I'm sorry. $49 trillion. 49. I was off by 20 trillion. So sticker shock is real. Empathize with your guests, man. Make sure you understand what your guests are going through when they look at that price. Holy crap. And maybe they book it anyway. And then, so you got to also understand, if they book your house and they just kind of throw caution to the wind, I'm going to go for it. My family deserves to go on vacation. Damn it. Put yourself in their shoes. These guests work their ass off for their $65,000 a year. And they trusted in you and your property. And that's an amazing thing. Now, that being said, the stress level's higher. It is. The stress level is higher because they're like, man. And maybe they're not stretching themselves too thin. Maybe it's just a perception. Maybe there is more money floating around out there. They got a bump. Maybe they're at $70,000 a year. They got an extra $5,000 for vacation. Hell yeah, or whatever it is. But it is something that we need to be conscious of because it's happening. It's happening. They printed something like $13 trillion. Again, I don't know the number. But it was a lot of money they printed. And it was a decent percentage of the 49 trillion that is apparently floating around out there, according to the global M1 supply, whatever the hell that is, according to Google. So be nice to your guests. Understand where they're coming from. You might need to be a bit of a salesperson. 2022, everybody got freaking lazy. The bookings came in. We're laughing, smoking cigars, spending money on tequila. Come on, man. It's gone. The times are changed. Don't get left behind. Don't get left behind because of sticker shock, because it is happening. Sympathize with your guests. Know that this is a gig. Try harder. I feel like that's all I do is tell folks to try harder. But at the end of the day, that's what it takes. I tell myself that every day. Get up. Pull yourself up. Try harder, man. Get out there. Go. Go do this. So that when you go to the sandwich shop and they charge you $18, just smile and pay it and tip the lady and move on, man. Okay? Sticker shock is here. It's happening. Be nice to your guests. Be nice to each other. Jerry Springer. Oh, do I have a book? Hold on. Let me see if I've been reading a book. Yes, I have. I've been reading. I may have already talked about this book. Endurance by Alfred Lansing. It is about a boat that sank. I got it from Avery's podcast. It is good. I'm almost done with it. I should have a new book recommendation next week. Anyway, I love you. You're awesome. Be good to yourself. Be good to your guests. Go spend some money. And if you feel like you don't have enough money to go spend, then go get some damn money, man. It's out there. Cashflow Carl, short-term rental management.